Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Mike Chua, physical therapist, certified dementia practitioner, author of MisUnderstanding Dementia and 365 Daily Tips for Dementia Caregiver, and also the creator of the MisUnderstanding Dementia course. And we also finally launched the Caregiver's Freedom Journal. It's also available now in Amazon. It's basically a simple journaling book wherein you can journal your success, your struggles, your situation, and in your caregiving journey. So today I posted above that why is my loved one always angry? And our loved ones, our dementia patients, they go through different stages of dementia. The first two stages, what you call the denial stage, wherein they deny that they can still do this and they can still do that, and they try to attempt to do what they used to do before, when in fact they can't do it anymore, just like driving. The second, next stage is what you call the anger or humor stage. Why angry? Because they cannot do what they used to do before. Why angry? Because they cannot express themselves anymore, because that's what's going on in their brain. Me being a foreigner, English is not my first language, and every time I get sick, several months ago I got the flu, and I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to talk to my kids because I didn't want to talk in English. I just want to talk to my wife because she can talk my native language. And that's what's going on with your loved ones. Just imagine they are sick. They have problems in their brain right now, and they cannot process the information. So it takes them normally 60 to 90 seconds to process the information. We have what you call the 90-second rule when it comes to dementia patients. So it takes them 90 seconds to process the information. Just imagine that. Me, like I said, me being English is not my first language, I have to process all the information in English and then translate it back to my language, which is Tagalog, and then talk it back in English. And same thing with dementia patients. It takes them 90 seconds. Now here's the thing, if they cannot process this within 90 seconds, they will revert back to a defensive mode, a defensive mechanism, which is anger or humor. So you will see a lot of this in the nursing homes, wherein some patients, they will just laugh with whatever joke or words you say. So that's the good part there. But with the other side of the spectrum, you've got all these patients who are always angry because they cannot express themselves and they cannot do what they used to do before. So here's the thing, how do you minimize that? You minimize it by asking them questions that are answerable by yes or no. So stop or minimize, don't ask them questions like an open-ended question. Ask them questions that are close-ended questions. So instead of you asking, what do you want for breakfast, mother? It will be an open-ended question. They'll have a hard time processing it. So instead of asking an open-ended, ask them a close-ended question like, do you want egg today, mother? Or do you want coffee today? Because if you ask them, what do you want, coffee or tea or what, they'll have a hard time processing it. So make sure to ask them questions that are answerable by yes or no. Just rephrasing, hello Mary Jane, just rephrasing the question will be a great thing. It will help you identify and help minimize the processing. So Katie's right. Does this 90-second processing time depend on? Yes, it is right. It just really depends. Actually, it depends on the stage of the dementia. It actually depends on you mentioned the severity, and also it also depends upon the time of the day. You have what you call the sundowning syndrome, wherein the patients really get tired in the evening or in the afternoon, and they process information slower. So just make sure to monitor that. So again, hey Bonnie, yeah, it makes so much sense. I have a hard time processing it too, but I hope you have a great Sunday. Just remember this, if your patient or your loved ones is angry, it's not about you, it's about them processing the information. And God bless you. I wish you all the best, and you hang in there. Always remember, this is going to be a big challenge, but always remember, the bigger the challenge in caregiving, the bigger the victory in understanding this disease. God bless you and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.